Now to the budget battle raging on in Congress. Freshman Republican Senator Mike Lee calls the 2-week continuing resolution a, quote, disappointing failure on the part of both parties. Lee voted no on the spending bill, and his balanced budget amendment fell just 9 votes shy of getting the Senate approval. Senator Lee joins us now with some thoughts on where things are headed. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be with you.
You know, you say that those who voted for this continuing resolution cutting $4 billion from the budget means continuing Congress's, quote, unfortunate record of driving the country into debt. How so? Can you expand on that?
Well, yeah, look, we're accumulating new debt at a rate of about $1.7 trillion a year. And we're borrowing new money at a rate of about $6 billion a day. And to pass a continuing resolution that cuts $4 billion, and to call that a cut is a little bit like, as my friend Jim Risch from Idaho says, it's like we're outside trimming the bushes in front of a burning house and saying, aren't these bushes great?
Well, you know, a lot of folks in the public are taking a look at what's happening in Congress, and they don't believe that lawmakers are serious about making the big cuts needed, and that this short-term measure is another example of kicking the can a couple of times down the curb, just inches along. Do you think that legislators are forgetting the message from the last election that voters want the nation's debt reined in?
Well, this appears to suggest that perhaps they are. But I have some optimism that they'll see how disappointed their voters are, and the next time we have to address this, a week or two down the road, they'll realize that we need to be a little bit more aggressive.
At this moment, we are hearing that the House Republican bill to cut $61 billion and Democrat Senate proposals to cut $6.5 billion don't have much of a chance of passing when the Senate votes next week. If that happens, isn't it true that both parties are going to have to go back to square one at a time when time is just running out?
Yeah, they will have to go back to square one, and I don't think anyone in my party wants to see a government shutdown, and what that means is we'll have to take more aggressive cuts. If they want to get votes, if they certainly want to get my vote, they'll have to put in place some kind of mechanism to make sure that we don't continue borrowing at this rate, to put in place some lasting, binding, mandatory spending restrictions. That's why I'm pushing forward with my balanced budget amendment, Senate Joint Resolution 5, which would prohibit Congress from engaging in this practice of perpetual deficit spending.
All right, we shall see what lies ahead. A big week ahead for you all in the Congress. We shall keep close watch. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.